Hey everyone, Carl from ADVMoto here. What I have in front of me is the new Royal Enfield Himalayan with ABS and in a new color, which is called Sleet. There are some upgrades to this bike versus the previous generation that did not have ABS. And we're just going to kind of go over them very briefly today. But for those of you that haven't heard about this bike, fundamentally, the Himalayan is at a wonderful price point of around $5,000. It comes with a great warranty and a 400cc motor that can cruise comfortably at around 65 miles per hour and is actually very competent off-road. You'd be surprised how competent this bike is off-road with the 21-inch front and the 17-inch rear. But one of the biggest improvements with the ABS system, or biggest changes to the ABS system, is a new ABS pump unit which is located underneath the right side cover. That of course has return lines that run up to the neck, and they kind of show out the neck here. And you can see that if you have the non-ABS version, you can see the empty holes that are threaded to mount these extra lines. And then of course you have the sensors that are on the rotors themselves. On top of that, you also have a new light that was added to the dash, and that is not the only light that was changed on this bike. The newer models also seem to have a larger tail light, which is very welcome, as well as changing from rectangular turn signals to round turn signals, which will match actually the round headlight really well. We have had a couple of minutes just to kind of putt around this bike on this grass track that we have here, and I have gotten the ABS to activate. Initial impressions are that the ABS is not overly sensitive. What I've found is the ABS will only seem to really activate when you're rolling at a faster speed, maybe something above 4 or 5 miles an hour. But when you're going very slowly and it's something that's more technical, I was able to lock up the rear wheel. But there's no reason to just kind of stand around and look at it. Let's go ahead and take this thing on the road and see how she does.
All right, we're all saddled up. We've gotten off of the little dirt track and we're getting ready to head onto some of our local favorite single lane gravel here. The new ABS that we found out at the dirt track where you just saw, we were able to get the bike to lock up at low speeds. We have confirmed from the good folks at Royal Enfield North America that the ABS is only designed to activate above 5 kilometers an hour, which is about 3 miles per hour. The impact that this may have on people that ride off-road is, if you're doing very slow, very technical stuff, you may not feel like you need to disable the ABS. I know that people that ride primarily off-road, and to be honest, myself inclusive, generally like bikes that do not have ABS or have ABS that is switchable. Let us know what you think in the comments. Is having an ABS that will only activate above a threshold something that you think would help mitigate the effect of ABS in off-road riding? I have had some good experiences with ABS in terms of saving my butt a couple of times, especially at speed on pavement. So probably believe that in the long run, ABS would be beneficial for most riders. Now, for the availability, we asked, and apparently there are only ABS versions available for sale in 2019. All of the non-ABS have fundamentally sold out. So if you're looking at getting one here soon, it will probably have the ABS variation, unless there's one sitting around in your local dealership. Well, thanks everyone for checking out the Royal Enfield Himalayan ABS with us. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out at adventuremotorcycle.com. And if you haven't had a chance to ride one and you're curious about these bikes, head out to your local Royal Enfield dealer and get your butt on one as soon as you can. In the meantime, ride safe, have fun. I'll see you on the roads.